Akademiks can't ride no wave.
We gotta watch this shit right here. Tommy. Let me see Tommy. Nah, this is hilarious. Y'all seen this?
If the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Going to Mexico.
Okay, so chat, this is rapper Cartel Bo out of Houston. He did a documentary with Tommy G about 2 weeks ago, has 2 million views, and he brought him to supposedly some notorious Houston hood. To kind of give you the gist of this is, this guy shows how dangerous where he's from is at. Tommy G does these documentaries, he brings him there, and what happens afterwards is pure hilarity. The police from the actual neighborhood said, they like redlined the whole video and said, this whole thing cap. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, you're going to hear him. He's going to be like, yo, I brought these niggas. Yo, we call this block Murder Hood. And the cops is going to be like, nobody calls this Murder Hood. There's no crime over here. But let me have you watch some of the documentary.
If you backdooring the motherfucker.
Today we head to Houston, Texas to see inside a notorious neighborhood known for shootings, gangs, drive-bys, and murders. We link up with rapper Cartel Bo, who's gone viral for songs like Fresh Out the Feds,
Anybody look, I ain't play hood, he know we ain't good, nigga ain't nothing shaking.
and Monsters Among Monsters.
Nigga ain't worried about shit, cause if it is some shit, then I'm the problem.
Cartel. Let's hit the streets of Houston, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
Okay, let's go.
And connected to the hood is right now it feels like the country has the potential for revolution. We're 1 week into the Iran war and Americans are pissed. My hope is that the hood can join us in this. But we're gonna meet Cartel Bo, who is a enormous character, crazy stories. He's the perfect guy that if you're doing a hood video, he's gonna take you through and...
I think I agree with everybody on the way.
What does your chain say?
Oh, hit for a bag.
Hit for a bag?
Yeah. That's my label. That's why I started, you know what I'm saying? Get shit going, you feel me? You know, NFL, it's still NFL, but shit, they had put like a federal gang shit on us. So anything we do, it could be a RICO instantly.
How'd you come up with the name NFL Gang?
I didn't come up with it. My partner Ray did. That's my, he started NFL, nigga from Lakewood.
Because you guys almost made it to the NFL?
Oh, no.
Did you almost make it to the NFL?
No.
No? You have the body for it.
Yeah, I should have. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I ain't had the area for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little dip. I grew up in that high right there, on high, my grandma high. This the cornerstone of the hood, boy. Like, nigga, this where I sent you that news. That motherfuckers got this shit cracked 2 weeks ago. Right around the corner on the way down here, that freeway you exited, that's where that body was hanging with the body on fire.
A man's body was found hanging underneath the East Loop.
By a rope from the underside of this 610 freeway, all while on fire. Sadly, he did not survive.
Next, Bo takes us nearby to the highway where recently a brutal and mysterious murder was carried out. To me, the killing is reminiscent of something that you'd see in Mexico done by a cartel in revenge. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
A few weeks ago, I don't know, they had the body hanging out the freeway with the head sitting on fire. They had to go over there and cut it down from the top side.
You think this was
The
gang
news
related?
later, I don't want to speak on it, you know what I'm saying?
Not from personal experience, but like from what people said, from the story.
Man, this is my hood. I don't speak on what's here in my hood. This shit real.
That's a pretty serious way to kill someone.
Yeah. It is.
Now,
Yeah, I grew up here. I used to walk to the bus stop right here every motherfucking day. 3-4 hour bus ride every day, you know what I'm saying, for real. From
To
third
school?
okay.
What is up, everyone? We are witnessing something that
All right, anyway.
He started NFL, nigga from Lake. Holding around with all these bags and working on my endurance.
All right, so I want to show you what the cops said. The cops is the funniest part of it all. Yo, the cops roasted this whole documentary in the fucking comment section on Facebook.
Yeah, they got a couple of places they be shipping people to and shit.
oh, doesn't mean you aren't from.
Yo, the Houston police police officers union said, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. How long you lived here? He said, my whole life. He said, go find an arrest record with a Lakewood address in the last decade. We'll wait. So basically, look, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Yo, they over here time stamping the shit. Look.
Every motherfucking day. 3-4 hour bus ride every day, you know what I'm saying, for real. From
To
third good morning.
Why was it such a long bus ride?
Like, because it was farther than the motherfuckers. Nigga ain't get no job. You ain't had no job around here, boy. My grandma was an assistant worker. It's a hood documentary, come on.
How long did you live in this area for?
My whole life. I was born at the hospital in Broward.
He said whole life. Yo, the cop said, go find an arrest record with a Lakewood address in the last decade. We'll wait. Holy shit. Nah, these cops are devious. Somebody said, as his mom, let life hit him. All the lies he told on me, the family can't stand him. Shaking my head, embarrassing. I'm from Lakewood. He's not, and it's not bad. There's no such thing as Murderwood. Yo, the police union says, hey, Tommy G, no one in Houston calls Lakewood by the name Murderwood. We'll watch the video and fact check. Yo, hold on. We got to go to this shit. Houston Police Officers Union. Nah, they went viral with it, chat. They went viral with it. We got to find them on Nah, they was going crazy. Oh, it's not going to let me see everything because I ain't signed in. Keep going. Let me see. Nah, they was going crazy. Let me see. He says, we all must have misunderstood the original Murderwood video on YouTube. We perceived everything that's presented as factual. Now it's cleared. It was just for entertainment. Because he went on the news. Nah, they on this nigga head top, bro. They on this nigga. I've never seen the cops basically tell a nigga, yo, y'all ain't even doing crime enough to get no goddamn documentary. They were going crazy. Hold up. Let me go back. I'm trying to find it on here. When was the documentary put out? Let me see. All right, fuck it. I'm just fine. Y'all love documentaries with this type of music.
Now, Houston police was livid about this interview. But before we get to what they said, from the outside looking in, what Tommy G explained, it sounds like a mafia-style execution.
Passed in Northeast Houston 1 week ago today. It was on the North Loop near Kirkpatrick's with the man's identity.
Come on, what the cops say?
Responded to calls of a brush fire.
But they never disclosed what it was, so I ain't finna.
Was it
right here, we coming up on it. This bridge right here. A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter.
And because of this interview, Houston Police Department is having a field day with Cartel Bo. In fact, I went back to check the comment section, and they still responded days later after their response. So the initial post started like this. They quoted, hey, Tommy G, no one in Houston calls Lakewood by the nickname of Murderwood. We'll watch the video and fact check the rest of it for you. They also wrote, the last time Warren Brown made a video with this many views, he and all his friends went to the federal pen. Then they quoted, we need some community notes from Grizzly's Hood.
Yo, the cops tagged the Hood News page and said, yo, we need community notes. Nah, the cops got it, chat.
News peeps. And then they wrote 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the body that was, quote, right around the corner, 2.5 miles away in another neighborhood.
It was right around the corner. That's right around the corner, gang. That's right around the corner.
Fam, the length the Houston Police Department is going to show and prove they right should be noted. But they didn't stop there. They also wrote 5 minutes and 5 seconds in, how long have you lived here? Quote, my whole life. Go find an arrest record with a Lakewood address in the last decade.
We'll wait.
Exhibit A. He's from the suburbs, Your Honor. They reposted a recent arrest with him and his baby mother at their home. They didn't stop there. They called the whole video cap. And they even asked AI.
Yo, the cops is going like this? Chat GPT, have you ever heard of Lakewood neighborhood of northeastern Houston being known as Murderwood? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Oh, nah.
It's two sides to every story.
Yo, ChatGPT just put a cap. Stop. Yo, stop it, bro. Yo, stop it, dog. Nah, this is crazy.
Now, as you can see, fam, there's two sides to every story. We know, based on history alone and his arrest record, Cartel Bo have history in Lakers.
He went online, or he went on the news station with his lawyer, and he said he finna sue the police for basically hating on him. That, you know what I mean? Listen.
You're watching. Speaking out for the first time right here on The Factor, Cartel Bo is making headlines after a video now with over 1 million views put a national spotlight on his story.
Murderwood, nigga.
Caught the attention of the Houston Police Officers Union.
It's Murderwood, nigga. The fuck is he talking about? I call this Lakewood. This is Murderhood, nigga.
And they are now publicly challenging it on social media. In the video, Cartel Bo from Houston's Lakewood.
Yo, where's tougher, Frank Block or Murderwood, nigga?
Area refers to his neighborhood as Murderwood. The union fired back on Facebook saying no one in Houston calls Lakewood Murderwood, even going so far as to question his credibility in the video. Now Cartel Bo says he's being targeted, claiming harassment by law enforcement. So what's really going on?
Yo, why the police harassing my nigga, though?
Here joining us now to respond to this for the first time, Cartel Bo, along with his attorney, Carl Moore. So how did this even happen?
Okay, well, everybody knows about the video that I got famous from, the Hoover video with Maxo Cream. It originally started there. They tried to pretty much slander and destroy our names with false information by saying and telling the news, which are public news reports, that we were at a school and the school was open and children was leaving the school. And
that's back in 2018.
Yes, yeah. That came out in federal court to be a lie. That was a lie, and HPD didn't have anybody to go to the courtroom to make an excuse to explain those lies. That school was shut down for Hurricane Harvey. And the part of the reason that we wanted to use a destroyed school is because it's the look of a destroyed school and a destroyed park. We haven't gone to that park all our lives. I'm not saying that this is right or this is wrong, whether this is that, because those kids that were there was kids of the people who were there that wanted to meet me. But we don't get that type of aggression when you go to these Trump rallies, these MAGA rallies, and all these Proud Boys walking around with guns and this, that, and other. We particularly went down for felon in possession of a firearm and nothing else. We didn't commit any crimes, we didn't hurt anybody, but it is what it is. We took our punishment to the chin. I got the most time. I took responsibility, this, that, and other, because it was time handed out.
And that's, once again, so we can keep the audience.
Yes, sir,
that's the 2018 case.
Yes, sir. So now
let's fast forward now to this year.
5 years later,
he bullying in Murderhood.
I get out. Once I get out, I just decide in prison I'm done with crime. Just period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go back and forth. My daughter needs me. Then I get out of here and I end up having a son. I got 2 kids. I'm a single father to both of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my kids and wake up with my kids every single day. Not only that, I provide jobs for multiple staff members. I have a trucking company that I created, and specifically to hire felons to fight recidivism. I've went international with that. Over 20 million views, over 70,000 comments on Facebook and Instagram. So people know me as the guy who gives the felons a second chance. You know what I'm saying? I provide haircuts for single mothers with little boys. Free haircuts. I provide that at my recording studio. It's also at that same recording studio, I also give the youth and kids of the age of 18 free studio time to help give back. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Rap A Lot and the J Prince family, giving away baby milk, giving away food, giving away clothes, and all kind of other things. So since I changed my life and I got a recording deal and I've been rapping and entertaining, I've been acting, I've been doing all this other stuff, I don't live that life no more. But there are particular individuals, you know what I'm saying, that I must say, that I feel like are racist and that are harassing me because I wasn't the percent of those that they tried to banish and destroy forever. So when you come to talking about an interview, we're talking about rap stuff. Let's get this quote unquote correct. I don't have to explain that I'm an entertainer because the world knows I'm an entertainer. The world see me wake up with my kids every single day since I've been out. They've seen me provide jobs for my community every single day since I've been out. They see me do so much for the kids, so much for the area. I don't have woo-woo. So when somebody comes to us about a documentary and they say, hey man,
and let's paint a picture for the the viewer, what did the police union say about the video and the documentary?
Okay, so let me tell you what the documentary basis first. So, Dummy G is a well-known person who goes and does documentaries of hoods. I'm not actively in the hood, this, that, and other one. I don't care, but he wanted to go to my hood. Everybody know my hood. I'm famous for my hood, this, that, and other. So I go over there, take him over here, and I take him something. He's like, man, what's this, that, and other? Is this like this? Is this like this? I'm like, okay. Well, this happened right here off of Wayside by 16. You know, this is my side of town. This, that, and other. This happened over here at the Blue Store that we at right now. This happened over here, and taking them and
like a tour.
Yeah, I'm showing them the cases. Literally, well, this is the stuff that be going on over here where I'm from. This, that, and other. You understand what I'm saying? When I was over here, we used to call it Murder Wood. We was kids. That was like every hood that's supposed to be wood, they always have a nickname to try to make their hood seem, and that's common consensus.
And you're saying, like, as kids, they make up nicknames, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the reality.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I am an entertainer, so I am for doing whatever I'm doing as an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go there, you feel me? But I'm taking them to real situations, showing them what's really going on. I'm not on there saying I did it. I'm not on there saying I'm the roughest, toughest, baddest man in town. But you have people that see what I'm doing, like with the restaurant with Mr. Tendernism, and bringing that stuff into fruition, helping my people, helping the community come together, showing that we can be stronger, be better. And you got some people in certain areas in the Houston Police Department that's looking and saying, I hate that man. I hate that man. No matter how much I do for my community, no matter what, this, that, and other, he was.
Yeah, why you guys lawyer with him? He talking the whole time.
Never supposed to get out of jail. And I will air names out on this news, but I'm not going to do that because y'all asked me not to, but I'm going to say this. You feel me?
You're not.
I was asked not to use names. I want to air names out. So,
But really quick, let me give you what they said. They said
I can tell you exactly what they said.
Has been telling people that Houston police are calling venues and trying to get his shows canceled. That's 100% false. We're not attacking him. We're questioning his credibility for calling Lakewood Murderwood. And you just explained that. They say no one calls it that. There have been 2 murders in that area this year, and that's your response. So but they're saying they're not bullying you.
Now let's go there. I went on the Texas tour, right? So we go to Waco. The Houston Police Department called Waco and told Waco that you got a violent gang member that's coming down there trying to do a show. There's going to be violence and there's going to be guns. Y'all need to watch out for them. When we got there, they had the place surrounded before anybody even got there. When we got there, they told us, hey, we had a call. We got a heads up that we had a violent gang member on the way to our town. This show needs to eat early. What's going on? They walked through the whole venue the entire time trying to make people leave. They forced half the crowd to leave, you know what I'm saying, just being petty because people didn't want to be around all that extra police activity. Cool. The other cities didn't pay that much attention, but I had a show in Lubbock. They had the police there in 9 o'clock. Lubbock also told us that the Houston Police Department called and tipped them off, and they told them that we had gotten into a fight and had a shootout at Austin. I've never had any violence. I never had any fights in any.
We're going to take a quick break here, come back with 1 minute, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay. Posted my address.
Okay, I'm trying to hit a lawyer, man.
When they arrested
I don't know why his lawyer looked like this is the first time he's ever been in a suit, bro.
me later last year, and they exposed my address knowing I have millions of fans all over the world, millions of views on YouTube, and I am a single father of 2 children, putting me and my kids' life in possible danger, taking a picture of exactly in front of the house and then putting the address right there where we at. Then they the Houston Police Officers Union just reposted that post with the address to try to laugh and say, yeah, his last arrest was in the suburbs, and put the picture exactly in front of my house where me and my 2 children stay. So we will be taking action, but I'm gonna let my lawyer speak on it.
And that's what Carl is here for.
Yeah.
So what do you do in a situation like that, Carl?
Well, slander and libel will not be tolerated. Precinct 4, Houston Police Department, neither one of those agencies are above legal action. If we find that they have violated his rights, we plan to pursue them to the fullest.
All right. And of course, once again, the union said that they are not targeting him. They're targeting his credibility and the documentary.
So what are they, rappers now?
Yeah, I need to do
I thought all the crime and stuff and all the stuff we got going on, you worried about the community can do everything for the hood. Why? Because you guys have a mental, personal issue. It doesn't have nothing to do with what he does and what he does.
Man, shout out to Cartel Bo, man. Next time I go to Houston, man, I'm going to take a tour of Murderwood, man. It's Murderwood, nigga. Yo, the cops really going to jump in. The cops is hating. Yo, nobody calls this place Murderwood. There's only been 2 murders in like forever. Stop it. Nobody's dying here. Stop it. Yo, imagine the cops just coming out and just be like, yo, Everything this nigga said was cap. That's not true. Jesus Christ. All right, man. All right. All right, we still going. We still going. We still going. We still going. There is a clip going around where Ben the Don tells, I believe, DDG that he gave Drake some advice on the album. Let's see if we can look that up.